of the original voices. So, last week got a bit hectic, so we didn't end up actually being able to stream on the Friday or Saturday, but we are going to be going ahead with some Silent Hill 2, and we're gonna go for easy and normal. Combat difficulty will be like but the main thing is want to make sure our main sort of puzzle difficulty is just normal difficulty. Still trying to work out how we get TikTok chat to interact with chat boxes and all, but for the meantime we're just gonna have to kind of roll with it. So,
Mary, could you really be in this town?
Let me see. Let's pop this volume down just a bit. Drop that to that. We're also going to do our little filter. So, right, hang on. Let me just pop a audio filter on here. Give me one quick little second here. So, we're looking for compressor. Here we go. And we want that to be sidechained against the microphone. And drop it by about 7 decibels whenever, yeah, round about that there. You I from? If you're asking where I'm from, I am from Northern Ireland. Nice little place, which is like Ireland, but northernish. Hopefully, I'm guessing from it's Cyrillic alphabet, so I'm wondering, where could the Cyrillic... I'm going to take a guess at Croatia, for no other reason than I know a couple of people from Russia. It's an interesting one. I have always kind of wanted to learn like Cyrillic alphabet and like how to speak Russian, just because I know Russian actually gets spoken in lots of different territories. It's like one of the really common ones. Which is kind of nice, I guess. I should actually go ahead and quickly check something, so I should set my AverMedia to monitor and output.
The name on the envelope
said Mary.
Mary.
I love the fact they just pulled guys from the office here. Don't quite understand what that actually means. Sorry. I only speak English and a little bit of Irish. I can, from context, sometimes learn a little bit of Latin or something, you know? Like if you're talking like studere, then at that point I'd be like, oh, studere, that probably is from study, or like studious and all. So, Zuckerblatt. That one I'm familiar with. I have played Counter-Strike before. I've been told that many, many times. Also heard it in StarCraft 2, the classic. I was not very good at Counter-Strike or StarCraft 2.
We spent the whole day
which was probably why I was getting told all kinds of swears. But well, 6 of one, half a dozen of the other.
Is she really alive? Waiting for me?
But hopefully, what might make it seem a little less Zuckerbertish is going to be, I just realized I haven't actually got my heart rate monitor on. I should put the heart rate monitor on. I can't remember where I actually set the darn thing. Here we go. Lovely stuff. Let's get this here. And then I need to actually set this. So give me one little second here. Right. This here. okie dokes, we got that, and I need to hook it up to the Pulsoid app on the phone, because I completely forgot to do that before. Nope, not YouTube Music, Pulsoid. Scanning, finding, and there we go. Find, and open full screen. Lovely. So, now we have the heart rate monitor up. We are currently at 94 BPM. So this here, right. Okay, it's the same as Silent Hill 1, X to run. X is because I'm playing on like an Xbox controller. I have ABXY. There's a map in the car. Ah, okie dokes. I like the way it actually tells you, it's like, hey, you should grab this thing. And it's like, okie dokes. So, go ahead and got a map of Silent Hill. And now, I guess we can keep on heading over. So, we gotta go down this here way. And follow this little path here, I guess. Running into the camera. Okay, so, oh! If you want to sort of center the camera thing, you can hold the left trigger, and that will sort of look almost in front of you. Not quite, but almost. Getting there a little bit. So, right, onwards we go, and we'll see what the heck we're getting to. So, okie dokes. There's stuff rustling. Definitely something following us in the fog. Is there anything in here? There's something in the well. Looking at this makes me feel like someone's groping around inside my skull. Gives me a weird feeling. Oh, okay. Save point. Overwrite this save data? Yes. So, the farthest we've ever gone is the apartments. We're gonna try and get farther than that. I know the apartments are very early in, but I managed to get on pretty okay when I was playing, what do you call it? Silent Hill 1 last week. I got reasonably far into it, so I'm thinking this time around it should be pretty okay. So, let's have a look and see.
Excuse me,
Oh, I'm sorry. I was
it's
just...
okay. I didn't mean to scare you. I'm kind of lost.
So, what beverage am I gonna have this evening? Let's open the mini fridge and find out. Just accidentally dropped some stuff there. Because my office is a frickin' mess.
It's hard to see with this fog, but there's only the one road. You can't miss it.
That's Guinness Zero, but I don't want a Guinness Zero right now.
Yes?
Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to have a room temperature Monster Energy. Give me 1 second.
This town, there's something wrong with it. It's kind of hard to explain.
Something wrong with
Is
the
it
town.
dangerous?
Maybe. But it's not just the...
I guess I really just
Okay.
don't care.
I'll be careful.
I'm not lying.
No, I believe you. It's just...
Oh wait,
guess
what?
I really don't care
Hang on.
if it's dangerous or not.
I guess we gotta deactivate and reactivate the webcam.
But why?
There we go.
I'm
Accidentally nudged the cable for it.
Who is it?
Someone very important to me. I'd do anything if I could be with her again.
Wonder actually, where did I set my
I'm looking for my mama.
other fella
I
earlier?
mean my mother. It's been so long since I've seen her. I thought my father and brother were here, but I
Aha!
can't find them either.
Whoop. Oopsie daisy.
I'm sorry.
This was the thing I was trying to grab. Nice little,
Yeah, you too.
one of my little Skaven figurines, which I painted just at the weekend there. Because I was like, why the hell not? I just decided, I was like, okay, I'm gonna try painting one. So I started painting it on Friday, did a couple of hours of it. There's actually a thing on the TikTok where you'll see the little thing. Actually, no, it's over like, yeah, it's that thing over there. You'll see a thing which has the links to sort of the TikTok and all. In there, you'll be able to find my Warhammer sort of progress painting and all. Because I'm slowly getting better at it, bit by bit. Which is quite nice. So, hang on, that's right. Triangles, so yes, okay. We are good, we're heading in the correct direction. So, let's keep on going. Open up our chat window because I keep making that silly little mistake. We got some stuff doing some creepy crawling around us still. This here can't actually go and use it. That's Comic Sans, I think. But I think if I remember right, Silent Hill 2 was... So it's the one that, like, all the Western studios try to emulate. Because it's just like, hey, Silent Hill 2. Hey, Decayed Lord, how are you going? Are you well? Because you're looking well. Silent Hill 2 is the one that so many of them keep going. It's like, oh, we're going to try and recreate Silent Hill 2. Because it's like, Silent Hill 2 is the iconic entry from the franchise. And it's like, Silent Hill 2 is certainly iconic, but, you know, it also stands out from the lore of Silent Hill 1, 3, and even to a degree 4. Gotta wait till May 30th to play Night Raid again. Oh, did you get a chance to play at the beta? Very lucky. Did you have a good time with the network test for it, or was it laggy as all hell? It looked pretty fun from the bit. I was watching like I watched Iron Pineapple's video on it, and I was like, this looks pretty okay. You didn't get to play the bonus one? Ah. Yeah, I heard there were definitely a lot of problems with the network testing and all, and I was like, that's unfortunate. I'm hoping they get that sort of fixed up. It looks, I don't know, from the thing of it, I imagine it's going to have the same level of longevity, and this is going to make me sound like an arsehole and a cynic. I think it's going to be a bit like Metal Gear Survive, you know? It does pretty okay for a good bit, and then just kind of falls away, and people go back to playing the stuff it was based on. Like, Metal Gear Survive had that sort of thing where it was just like, hey, it's the multiplayerification of a very much not intended for multiplayer thing. You're on Xbox, PlayStation, couldn't even play the first one. Ooh, that's very unfortunate. You don't want that for sure. Can we go into the flower shop? No, we can't. Yeah, I mean, I tend to play more on PlayStation, or more on Xbox than I do on PlayStation, as you can probably guess from that little guide button right there. The controller and all. I don't know, it's the controller feels so much nicer in my hands for the Xbox than the PlayStation's one does. If they could make one that was the proportions of the Xbox One, but had the functionality of the PlayStation One, then I would go for that, absolutely. Because I like the microphone being built into the thing. That's pretty damn cool. It's very nice to be able to see that. So yeah, I'm very, very on board for that. Ooh. Bloody. Night Raid needs progression system only based off of killing the Night Lord. Kill the boss to progress it. I've heard something about, like, yeah, there's a level up system to it, and that if you die, you, like, lose a level or something. But that only affects, like, your weapon damage, because there's there's not really like a drive towards stats or anything. And it's like, okay, fair enough, this could be intriguing. Depending on the price point, I might pick it up, I might not. Because, yeah, this is going to be like an expensive year, because a couple of months' time we're going to South Africa. And it's like, yeah, that's going to be pretty costly. Oh, yeah, okay, right. So here we go. Forest overwrite, yes. And we're going to head out through here and over this way. 40 bucks, 55 for the art book and music DLC. Yeah, so that there's like the US price and all. The problem is the UK does not always have the nicest, fairest thing, because a lot of games would be like $70, which sounds fine. Like $70, you're like, okay, that's a reasonable-ish cost of $70. And then you see, like, it get converted to the GBP stuff. And the UK, you'll often find that you're being charged 60, 65 pounds, which is the equivalent of around about 80 bucks. And then it's like, So here we go. Here we got the lying figure. Cheeked up. There you go. Okay, right. Okay, so he's gonna do that little spit thing.
Is it dead? What the hell is it? It's not human.
So the DLC will be an interesting one, because it's like, how much new stuff are they going to add with the DLC, and how much of the DLC is going to be, here's new, or like, here's old stuff that we're charging you for. You know, if they confirm that it's like, oh, so if you buy the DLC, then you'll be able to fight like Artorias and all, and it's like, this is a level of new characters, bosses, and maps. I really hope they do keep adding new bosses and everything, and new maps, because if they just keep recycling old stuff and then charging for it, then at that point it's going to be like, so yeah, we didn't like Activision for pulling that when they were like, hey, so you can buy the DLC for COD 4 Remastered. You can buy that there. And it's like, we already bought COD 4 Remastered. This should be like the includes everything edition. But it wasn't. So right, we got that there done. We got the GMs come to thing, so right. We're gonna get a little thing that'll tell us, it's like, hey, here's where to go and all, I'm sure. So this, if I open the map, should be, yep, locked off, lovely. Fair share of new bosses. Yeah, I've heard like the centipede demon is a really interesting one, because if you do cut one of the centipedes off, then at that point it basically takes on a life of its own. Okay, right. Okay, ooh. So if this was on the hard difficulty, then that would be incredibly difficult. But because we're playing on just easy combat difficulty, we can try and do this here. Okay, right. It always had the limbs, but I think once you cut off a limb before, the limb was just gone. Whereas apparently, if you cut off the limbs in Night Rain, the limbs become another boss you have to deal with. So instead of it just like falling away and it's like, hey, you weakened this enemy, it's actually, oh no, you just multiplied the number of things that are going to be attacking you at one time. which is a really interesting way of approaching it. And I kind of appreciate that, because, like, yeah, it's going to encourage you to play smart, but did it used to in Dark Souls? I don't know, like, Centipede Demon was one that I always sort of... Oh, got the apartment gate key. Lovely. Yeah, Centipede Demon, because I always used to play caster for pretty much everything. Like, I've always been very much I'm gonna stand back and fire spells and everything. Hey, cheers for the share over on the Toctic. I don't know how to pronounce that, but thank you anyway. Greatly appreciated for the shares now. Yeah, I always like being a caster more because I think once they added in the bit where it started draining stamina as well, like Dark Souls 2, it'll also be like, hey, so you need to be able to like conserve your stamina for your rolls, your attacks and everything, and spell casting. Then at that point I was like, this is pretty nifty, having to consider all this stuff. So there's another dead person. Here we have a lovely, lovely little bit of scaffolding up and all. It sounded like there was a dog thing, which those could be a big concern. Using the old version of Elden Ring for the network tests, so Bleed was insane. Oh yeah, Bleed used to actually be ridiculous, didn't it? I remember it was one of the things that, like, my first run, I was using Bleed on a rapier thing, and the rapier had that, like, repeating thrust attack, and the repeating thrust attack was very much like, oh, so it can stab 6 or 7 times in quick succession, which was hilarious because it triggered bleed build up on each strike, and you were doing like 6 or 7 attacks all in a row, so you got really effective sort of bleed stacking and all. And then I always used to pick up the Antspur rapier as well, because the Antspur rapier was just so easy. You would grab it, use the repeated thrust thing, and then that would make it to where you basically insta-procced Scarlet Rot, which was also very powerful at a certain point. So it was like, yeah, that's not too horrendous. I don't mind that. So that door is locked. I guess we gotta go in through... Okay, so that there is just a thing, I presume, that says no parking. Probably no parking. Garbage, no use for that. Oh, yes. There is something in here that we need to flush out. We need to clear the... what do you call it? You got a health drink. Here we go. Will this be the... Yep, there's the map of the Abt Bulldog, which I believe is short for Apt Bulldog. Quite probably not. You know, I know it's actually apartment building. Weird thing is, the only thing in the DLC you saw was the hippos. Oh, the hippos from the, what do you call it? Yeah, there were the hippos that were in Shadow of the Erdtree, the golden hippopotamus fellas. That is an interesting little one. So right, up here is lit up and all. Let's try this. So if we check this, yep, those doors aren't accessible. This here one, lovely. This one can be opened. So right, and that is a nope. Television, nothing unusual about it. But I would say this entire room has something unusual about it. It's in a tremendous amount of disrepair. So this here... large clock. It's too dark to see it well. So I need to grab a flashlight or something first. So yeah, okay. That's doable. So we go through here. Too dark to read the map. Alright. So, okay, in there we have a clock. We need to go and check and see. Let's try 2-1 and 2-2. Super easy to kill. The hippos I did find were super easy to sort of take care of. Although I think I definitely hamstrung my DLC experience because I went into it with a caster thing. So it only took me about 100 tries to take out Promised Consort Radahn. And that was pre-nerf. So, you know, I'm extremely proud of that there. I took out pre-nerf Radahn within a reasonable time frame. So I have actually beaten both versions of Radahn pre-nerf. So yeah, happy days for me. Very nice. Ooh, we do have like a store thing, so not there. In here, what do we got? And we see down, there's a trash chute. Some kind of garbage stuck. So we're gonna have to drop something heavy down from up above. So this here is locked. Let's check these down here. And see, are you any use? Yep, you're open. Killed the Night Lord 6 times. 1 on the first session, 2 on the session before the last, and on the last session 3 kills. Oh wait, hang on, is this the... Yeah, this is the flashlight. Okay, good. Hey, terrifying. That genuinely spooked me. Let's kick you. There we go. I mean, for some reason, like, I know I felt like the jumpiness and all, but at the same time, my heart rate steady around 79 apparently, which doesn't feel right. Definitely doesn't. But okay, I will absolutely accept the game not, or like my heart rate monitor not ratting me open. Ratting me open? No, that's just it. I'm not one of those people that gets sort of like, oh, I'm super scared or anything. I feel it in like my body and all, but I generally don't sort of react with a spook. It's kind of something that has been a little bit of an irritation for the other half sometimes, because she has had points where she's tried to jump up and like scare me and everything, and it just doesn't necessarily work the way she wants. You know, she'll just like jump out or something, and I'll be like, but I won't actually make a sound, and it's like, So yeah, I think I have like a, I think there's an almost alarming lack of auditory response from me. So yeah, I may not seem like I'm spooked by something, but generally speaking, I can be spooked by it. I don't like movies with jump scares. Really can't do jump scares. They will make me jump. But they won't actually scare me. I prefer like a slow building horror, something that leaves you with that sense of dread in your very soul kind of thing. I possibly would make a great possum. You know, if I wasn't a good possum, I might make a good opossum. Which I still don't know the difference between a possum and an opossum. One's a possum, one's a possum. Okay, right, come here you. Come here you. There we go. 3 hits on you, and kick you right in the nardling. Okay, that one is perma-broke. Horror movie smile. I haven't actually watched Smile. I've seen the short film it was based on and all, and it seemed very interesting. I do think it seems like the kind of one I would generally enjoy. I need to actually find if it's on any streaming services, because it would be one that I really like watching horror movies with the other half. because she will, generally speaking, get sort of spooked by something, and that gives me a general enjoyment. Sometimes seeing her jump, and then she gets the enjoyment of the points where she'll be perfectly fine, but I will jump. So, you know, it's kind of laughing at each other more so than anything. But yeah, there was one we watched years ago. One called Lights Out. That was... It was creepy. You know, Lights Out. It was very spooky, because it was about, like, this... like, spectre, phantom, demon thing or something that, like, would appear in the darkness. And it, like, when it manifested in the darkness, it was able to sort of, you know, give you a good sort of ripping and tearing and everything. Lock is broken there. Wall is pockmarked with gunshots. So, right. That's probably going to indicate there is a gun available somewhere. Where could the gun be? So it's on Amazon, YouTube, and Paramount. Right. I will definitely have to give that a go. I find... So I definitely need to watch, like, definitely need to watch the Silent Hill movie with the other half, just because I was like, I really genuinely enjoyed it. A lot of people were just like, yeah, no, that's, that was a terrible movie. And if you consider it, like, for closeness to any of the particular Silent Hill games, yes, it deviates a hell of a lot. But it was pretty enjoyable as far as things go, because it actually also kind of stayed truer to the overall lore than... I mean, it mentioned the whole thing of, like, the Order and all, and the Order were definitely people that you needed to be watching out for. Ever think the reason we watch horror movies in a similar way to we eat spicy food? I think quite possibly. It could be one of the things that, you know, like spicy... I mean, we eat spicy food generally because I think we enjoy the fact that it actually has... Oh, here we go. You could have totally used the, like, wooden plank to drag it towards you.
Ow! Hey, wait! Damn it.
Child is an asshole. But, yeah, horror movies I think we watch for the whole thing of is just, like, you know, horror... It's meant to be unpredictable. A lot of horror kind of fell into the thing of is like, it's really, really predictable actually. But for the most part, I don't think that is why we sort of watch horrors for the predictability. I think we enjoy it because it's a dark story a lot of the time. And we enjoy it. It's the same reason like we probably really enjoyed fairy tales as children and all. Because it's like, oh, there'll be some weird sort of supernatural element to it or something. At least the ones I enjoy have the supernatural elements to it. And it's like, hey, there might even be some kind of a moral included in here. So, right, here we go. So this, writing, scars from the past shall remove the nail that stops time. Push the clock? Yes. Doesn't move. Looks like it's stuck to the ground. So the scars of the past. Trying to think. Mutant Bear from Annihilation. It was very good. I definitely liked it. Like, the Annihilation was interesting because it had almost sort of, I guess to a degree, there was an almost Lovecraftiness to it, and I really love the thing of Lovecraft, where it's just like, we're going to take this really mundane thing, and we're going to make it completely fucked up. And also, like, one of the cool things I think for it is, you know, Lovecraft, he used sort of, you know, tentacly things. He used things that squirmed, like his descriptors for like movement. It was never a case of like the thing marched or the thing, like it was all these really sort of gross sounding words. Like something would ooze, it would pulsate, you know, it would talk about the writhing mass, the undulation and all, and it's like, yeah, those words can be so much cooler for horror movies than if you're just going for good old fashioned. It's like, okay, so this thing moved. Oh yeah. That's one thing I love as well. Like the, you know, this is what the thing looks like normally. And here is what it looks like now. Because it gives you that thing where you're just like, oh, I know what this is going to look like. And then it doesn't. It's a bit like the thing in, actually a really good example, the Silent Hill movie. When you hear like the children wailing and all, and you're just like, oh no, that sounds like a baby crying or something. So at that point, you know, there's going to be a child character, and then you actually look at it and you're just like, well, okay, yeah, no, that thing is on fire. Like, that is, it's burning from the inside out. And it takes something that you recognize, like, ooh, look at that. And then it completely throws it off and makes it fucked up. It's a little bit like, as well, the, in The Grudge, like the, when you hear the thing crawling down the stairs and you hear that sort of like, that sort of thing, because you're just like, I know that sound, like I've heard that sound. And as well as that, it's not dissimilar to sometimes you, like, there are points where you might hear a cat purring that almost sounds like that. So you're just like, yeah, this is a familiar sound. And then you see the creepy, weird, dead spider walk thing. And you're just like, that's terrifying. That is utterly horrifying. Nothing to do here. It's a toilet. Of course there's something to do there. That's one thing they don't cover in sort of Horror Game 101. What happens when the character needs the bathroom? So in here, is there any purpose? I don't know what the heck we got in here before that justifies this room being openable. But yes, in case it wasn't obvious, I'm very bad at puzzles. I am not one of those smart people that does really good at things. So, can't get the door open there. Right. In here was the mannequin room, right? Yeah. So we've got the mannequin room. So, Scars of the Past will move. Silent horror, the night scene with the T-Rex. Oh, with the like stomping bit. Yeah, that was a very effective one. Because you were just like, oh, hey, look, it's just like, it's a stomping sound. And then you're like, but it's, oh, in the book? I've never actually read the book of Jurassic Park. I'm not much of a reader. I know how to, I'm just not very good at it. It's Michael Crichton, isn't it? That did the writing for it. I mean, in the movie, like the stumpy bit, like, I enjoy something that plays upon, like, sound, but not sight. Like, if you ever saw the old one VHS, there was that one VHS which got the Americanization called Wreck, which was about, like, sort of the, almost like a found footage zombie apocalypse kind of thing. Oh, got a handgun. Right, I think I got it now. So at this point, we have the handgun. So the logical thing to do now that we have the handgun is find the kid that stood on our hand and just point a firearm at them and say, hey, listen, kick the key over and we're not going to have a problem. Can't reach it no matter how far I stretch. Yeah, but you've got a thing in your hands. So I wonder, actually, as I think of it, potentially, now that we have the handgun, it's maybe one of those things, that door we couldn't access before, let's try it now, just to see, just in case. Because it might be one of those things that's locked until you have a certain inventory item. Can't get the door open. Nope, it was not like that. Oh wait, hang on. Status. Okay, so we're still fine on status. We've got the radio and the flashlight on. We've got the wooden plank. So where do we go? Where are we going from here? Do we let go of all we know? That's me just, you know, casually throwing in a little bit of Call of Duty Zombies soundtracks for you. Some kind of noise north of here. So, north. Right, up this way. Hey, Carito with the sub! How are you, Carito? Are you well? Because you're looking well. There we go. Look at that. We found him. It's the big guy. Here comes the boy. But how are you going, Carito? Hopefully you're having yourself a wonderful little Monday. Hopefully you had yourself a lovely last week. And importantly, I'm hoping... Will you push the clock? Yep, will it? Oh, goddammit. Doesn't work. So, scars of the past. Maybe do I need to 12, 33, and 15? Can't touch the needles at a clock. You're doing very well. I am glad to hear that, Carito. Yes, I saw recently the Discord has been very active. A good little bit of phasmophobia going on from the seams of things, which is nice. Hopefully, as you're having a good bit of fun doing that. I'm doing pretty well. You know, it's a nice sort of, I guess, chill-ish kind of time. I haven't got phasmophobia just yet, and I'm holding off until payday before I pick anything else up. Just because, so I had to buy 9 Inch Nails tickets, then I had my mates going away party at the beginning of the month, I had a birthday party at the beginning of the month immediately after payday, so yeah, all my money basically evaporated the day after I got paid. So yeah, it's been an expensive one, and then this month, I think, is probably also going to be an expensive one, because I have, let's see, yeah, the day I get paid is also the day I'm getting my tetanus, my malaria, and my hepatitis A vaccines. So those there ones I'm getting just to ensure that I don't actually get sort of, you know, any of those while I'm on holidays over in South Africa. They offered the rabies one, and I was just like, yeah, I don't really know how much I'm going to sort of benefit from the rabies one. I'm just going to try to not bite any dogs that have rabies. That's going to be my plan for it. Can I open this yet? No, it's locked. Where the hell do I get all of these keys for all of this place? We're going to have to try and see. So, let's see. Right. 202 was no-go. 205, 210. So 12, 33, and 15. 12, 33, and 15. So let's see. We don't have the key to access that. We need to get through to there to get to the upper side. Let's try 205 again and see. No, 205's not going to work actually, because we were already in there. I guess if we check the stuff down here, will this work for us? We can't just shoot the garbage, can we? Yeah, no, can't just shoot that. We need something heavy dropped from up above, probably 2 floors up. So, meantime, let's open up a nice little can of Monster. It's only like 10:30. It'll be fine. Alexa, turn off the light.
Okay.
Thank you.
Anytime.
Okay, so stuff has definitely changed in here. Because we have a sound playing. So in here was the handgun stuff. Lock's broken, can't activate it. In here is just all of that stuff. Right, but we could hear new stuff here. We can hear it. Huh. Right, in there is a no-go. We can't get up to that bit just yet. God frickin' damn it. Let's try going down to the ground floor and seeing. Because maybe there's something on the ground floor we're missing. Right. Down to here. I mean, it says ground floor, but, you know. Alright. So there's the other ones over this way. Let's try this other door then. And see just what happens over here. Will it be accessible now? Please open. It's locked. So there has to be something we're missing from inside here. Right, Woodside Apartment, Blue Creek Apartment, Lucky Jade Restaurant. We're bound to have missed something around about the town, so let's go have a scour and see what we can find. That is going to be our thing to try. So, I think I'll look around this apartment some more. Something's not right. Something's definitely not right. So, okay, it's locked us into this sort of puzzle thing. Meaning, I'm going to have to figure some more stuff out. So, we've got this here. All that stuff there. We can't activate any of these. This door is locked. Do we need to break the thing to activate the clock? This is going to be a tricky one. Do we need to break? Also, here is one of the ultimate important questions. When are you going to be heading back on the live, Carito? Haven't been able to catch yours in absolutely ages. Which is a great shame. You know, gotta have... Oh, wait. Ooh.
Oh my god. Who could have?
That wasn't like that before. He's dead. Who could have done this? If we had to guess... Setting stuff up, mainly focusing on playing games. That's fair. That's not me trying to say, like, hey, you need to be, like, going live and streaming and all of that there and all. It's more a case of it's just, like, miss seeing the streams and all. You know? Who knows, maybe we could at some point go on and finally beat Space Hulk Deathwing after God knows how many years it's been since I met you when you were playing that game. So right, that person was dead and stuff changed. So stuff is changing in the apartments. How do we use that then? What about in here? This is just going to be... Yep, so there's that. Hey, the dead body from the floor is gone. Yeah, nothing else there. Okay, fine. In here, nope, nothing. Right, we go through to here. Can't get the door open. In here, has there been a single change? Nope. I've actually seen some apartments that have this kind of a layout thing before. There is like a group over here called Choice, which is like sort of housing for people with like limited mobility, or it might be people who are infirmed or elderly or something. And the layout of some of those apartments isn't actually that dissimilar to this. Like in here we have the cupboard, we have this bit. Whoop. Anything on there? Nope, nothing on there. Here would be our sort of general area. Kitchen is in here. So yeah, I have actually seen some apartments like that and all. Okay, so let's keep checking. This here is a nope. Lock's busted. So, right. 210, we have got all we can get out of there. 205, we've got all we can get. 208 changed. It changed to include the corpse. Which I don't get what triggered the change. So maybe there's going to be another change to up above. Let's have a look and see what we can find on the 3rd floor. Because my hope, and I'm going to always have the same hope, I'm going to always be wishing that this will actually pay off for me. And will reveal where the fudge I am meant to go. Lock's broken. Okie dokes. That's locked. In here is still just bullet holes on a wall. And that's still just broken. It's alright. Gotta go on the goddamn map. Okay, so 301 is a nope. Nothing in there that's of any use. So we go back down to the 2nd floor, because the 2nd floor is the only place that could possibly have a frickin' solution. It's the only place. And the only thing I can think is maybe we need to try and break that clock. Wait, hang on. Going the wrong way? Yep, going the wrong way. 202 also has a weird layout. Because it could be very different, but it's not. So, Lock's broken. He's dead. Who could have done this? Newspaper here looks... Are you for fucking real? We got the key to room 202. God. Fudge. How unfortunate. So we got the key to room 202 after God knows how long of just wasting time, digging about, trying to find it. So there we go. Used the key to room 202. In here, cages. Yes, let's investigate. Go ahead and reach your arm on in there, buddy. Could have shone the flashlight in. So this is probably going to... There we go. What's that? Got the clock key. Okay, right. Body of a dead butterfly is on the ground, nothing else of interest. Okay, so what about... Can we read the books on... No? I think the study of butterflies is called lepidoptery. I think. Lock's broken. Let's grab the health drink. The red is just red for the sake of being red. Lovely. So, right, now we can go get the clock key. Or go use it, rather. There's that heart rate. So it's at 80, but it definitely feels like it's starting to get tighter. Got that little bit of spook going on. So, use that. Okay, so right, we're gonna have to actually go into the inventory and use the clock key. There we go. So open this. What's this gonna be? Scars of the past. So, oh, okay, so it's going to be 615. Because that looks about right. And then, from this here, we should be able to go oop, and try to push that out the way. Oop. Push. No? Okay. Right, so, scars of the past. Let's see. Alternatives then. So, the 15, I think, looks accurate. Maybe the 11, because it's worn? Oh, wait. Henry Mildred Scott. HMS. So, Henry Mildred Scott. Let me have a look and see if I can figure more from it. So HMS, or is it SMH? Any other little pieces decorating? Anything talking about Henry, Mildred, and Scott still? So, right, let's see. That's just a photo. Okay, there's that. Wonder. HMS. What if the S is just 5? Wait, HMS. Ooh. Oh, hang on. Hours, minutes, seconds. Okay, right, hang on. So, that's going to be about 10. 10, 10. Basically. Yeah, try 10 past 10. That's very clever. Or no, that's going to be 10 past 9, in fact. I heard the click there. So, probably, let's try and push it. There we go. Alrighty. First puzzle solved. Nice. Good for us. Lock is broken. Okie dokes. Got that there. Fine. We can use this to save. Lovely. And let's grab the health drink here. Good stuff. That is not the key to the corridor. Or the door to the corridor, rather. This will take us out. So here we go. Lovely. That is indeed where we're looking at. And we go up this way. Now we can go up a floor. Let's quickly check down here though. It's locked. Okay, so yeah, that's just going to be the... Thought it might be one of those things where it's just like, oh yeah, unlock it by opening a latch from the other side. You know, like a Skyrim door. So, in here... So, that is broken. That's also broken. There he is. Okay, ooh. That was me passing gas. Heart rate's actually going down pretty nicely. 62 BPM. Healthy. I like it. Made more impressive by the fact that I'm chugging away at Monster. Well, it discouraged him. So, one thing I noticed was there was also a little key in there. So, in here, courtyard key. Very nice. In here, fine. Lock's broken. Got dead mannequin leg figurine things here. Very strange. So let's switch the flashlight off. Sneak up behind and... Hey, buddy. Come on. Oh, no. Why did that miss? There we go. And... we stomp? No? Curb stomp? Nope. Guess not. I thought here was where the key got kicked off to. Got handgun bullets. Okay. Fine. Normal washing machine. Yeah, was here not... Yeah, it is. There we go. Got the fire escape key. Okay. Right. So let's try that. That's not opening. Ooh, wait, hang on. We missed out on 2 whole doors we could try. Lovely. There we go. There's a lying figure. And, okay, right. Little kick to the face there. Does the job. Ooh. Bathroom's in a bit of disrepair. Someone blew the bathroom door off the hinges. Must have had a very impressively spicy chili to do that. Let's see. What do we got here? Are you something? Okay, you're just handgun bullets. And you're nothing. Okay. So over into here, health drink. Fine. Just paintings and all the rest. Yeah. What the hell was that sound? So, okay, 306 is a door on the map. And okay, right, what? Is that the sound they make when crawling? Because it sounds almost like a creepy dog monster. It does appear to be. So right, come on. There we go. Kicking the nards for you. Right, that door was locked. This door doesn't exist. And this door takes us back out to the courtyard, I guess. So, okay, can't get the door open. Yeah, that makes sense because the door seems in very much kind of a disrepair state there. So if we open this, now it's unlocked. Lovely. So we've got that there. Nothing to collect off the notice board here. And we can... Oop. Lock is broken. Let's try. Lock is broken. Canned juice. Oh, canned juice, I think, is going to be something heavy we can throw down. Well, not heavy, but, you know, hopefully impactful enough that we can dislodge the junk with it. So let's give that a try and see. My heart rate was 69 for a second. Right, let's keep on going and find out. So we got to get back to this little bit over here. And right. Use. Can't use the 6-pack of canned juice? No? Okay. I guess... Let's just head back down this way, because we may as well. Ooh. This has that creepy ambience going. Yeah, up this way is much more terrifying. Started playing the weird ambient industrial music. So, in here, through here, what the hell is going on with the music? Why is it insisting on being much creepier? Because that room is just getting progressively freakier. Like, that music definitely, it got worse. So right, hang on. Let's try, if we use this. Okay, that did in fact work. So, now we go down here. And we'll go out here. And grab the thing. So, in here, got a coin of old man. Police announced today that Walter Sullivan was arrested on the 18th of this month for the brutal murder of Billy Locane, and his sister Miriam committed suicide in his jail cell early on the morning 22nd. Walter Sullivan is in 4. According to the police statement, Sullivan used a soup spoon to stab himself in the neck, severing his carotid artery. By the time the guard discovered him, Sullivan was dead from blood loss, the spoon buried 2 inches in his neck. Old schoolmate of Walter Sullivan's from his hometown of Pleasant River said he didn't look like the type of guy who would kill kids. But I do remember that just before they arrested him, he was blurting out all sorts of strange stuff like, he's trying to kill me, he's trying to punish me, the monster, the red devil. Forgive me, I did it, but it wasn't me. Schoolmate then added, I guess now that I think of it, he was kind of crazy. I mean, he was, so they kind of retconned that, I guess. Because, yeah, he doesn't just kill 2 in 4. He kills way more than just 2. So, use the courtyard key. That gets us through to here. Fire escape key. What about in here? There's clickety-clacking in here. So, right. Let's try 104. We can make it into here. Oh. There we go. Another, and boom. Now I should be able to stomp. Yep, there we go. Right. Handgun bullets. Sightseeing brochure for the towns lying here. Welcome to Silent Hill. Silent Hill, a quiet little lakeside resort town. We're happy to have you. Take some time out of your busy schedules and enjoy a nice, restful vacation here. Row after row of quaint old houses, a gorgeous mountain landscape, and a lake which shows different sides of its beauty with the passing of the day, from sunrise to late afternoons to sunset. Silent Hill will move you and fill you with a feeling of deep peace. I hope your time here will be pleasant and your memories will last forever. Editor, Roger Whitmark. So, gonna head to bed, get an early night. That makes sense. That's a sensible thing to do. Not a bother, Carito. Have a good sleep, and I shall catch you on the flippity flop. Thank you again for the sub. It is always greatly appreciated. It did update on... Yes, it did. Thank God the stream label thing updated. So right, now we can look at here. Okay, so this took us to this bit. So right, let's see. Where are we going? Where are we going? We've already been there. We've now unlocked down here. So we can go back and forth from here. So this room, or like this corridor, has a clock ticking kind of thing going to it. It had like a tick-tock, tick-tock L written on the wall there, apparently. Interesting kind of graffiti to be adding. What the? Who could have done this? Ah, okay. There is.
It wasn't me. I didn't do it.
Do what?
I didn't do anything. I swear. He was like this when I got here.
My name's James. James Sunderland.
Eddie.
Eddie. Who's that dead guy in the kitchen?
I didn't do it. I swear I didn't kill anybody.
You're not friends with that red pyramid thing.
Red pyramid thing? I don't know what you're talking about. Honest. But I did see some weird looking monsters. They scared the hell out of me, so I ran in here.
Well, I guess this place isn't too safe either. What happened here anyway?
I told you, I don't know. I'm not even from this town. I just...
You too, huh? Something just brought you here, right?
Yeah, you could say that.
Well, whatever it is, I think you better get out of here soon.
Yeah, you're right. What about you?
I'll leave as soon as I'm done here. Eddie, be careful.
James, you be careful too.
Dude's got a lot of throwing up to do. Still sounded like he was actually, you know, throwing up liquid. You know, didn't sound like dry heaves. Sounded like there was still stuff coming out. Which, gross. So, right, that's that bit. I guess we're gonna go to the other side of the courtyard. Hey, here we go. There we go. There's another. Oop. Okay, fellas. Rude to be doing that constantly. What's our status like? Wow, we're still very much in okay-ish form. Okay, right, come on then. Come on, right, you need to get smacked down. There we go. Right. If only we could have a quicker melee weapon. Coin of a snake. Okay. Interesting choice. Alright, we've got 2 coins. We are also a little bit unwell after being puked on that many times by the lying figures. So, right, that's us like this. I guess we gotta take the steps up. We can actually use the ladder thing. Interesting choice. So, right, down we go here. That is that thing. Okay. So, there was a fire escape key that we got as well. So that doesn't help much. Oh wait, I think I know where the fire escape key might take us out at. I have an idea. It might be off to the side here. So if we go in here, up a floor, there was a place on this floor. If we just go left, down at the end of this corridor, I think was a fire escape, right? Yes, it was. Lovely. That's not a very good fire escape. Yeah, take the window then. Well, alrighty then. Very interesting little architectural design. Got, ooh, another health drink. Lovely stuff. Over here, a safe. So that safe is going to be an interesting one to try and find the combo for. Wonder how we would. Okay, so right. Okay, so it's just water, it's not a hole in the floor. There we go, that's that. And kick you like that. Good stuff. Okay, so that's the lock is broken. Here is another broken lock. There's an exit. It's locked, note stuck. Dear Tim, have to run an errand. Left the house key with Uncle David. You know where he lives, don't you? Key is in the room near the first floor staircase. I'll be back as soon as I can, so please watch the place while I'm gone. Okay. That's... And this place is locked. Alright, that's probably going to be the place that's opened by the key we get from the first floor place, I suppose. Not in there. Right. Let's try here. So, don't have a map of this area. Alright. So we need to try and find one. Looks like the lock's broken, can't open it. So this place is interesting. Oh yeah, there we go. Blue Creek apartment, West apartment building. Right. So up there is broken. We didn't try 2-1. So let's have a look and see if we can try it. So right, can't get the door open, but it's marked with blue paint. So maybe we can crowbar it or something. Oh. Stairwell over this way. Up at the very top. Oh, but it's locked. It's the one that was locked. So, right. In there is locked, can only be opened with a key that we do not currently possess. That's locked, and this here is locked. Right. Let's have a look and see what we can find. So, if we go back into 2-3. 2-9, maybe. Yeah, what was in 2-9 actually? Oh wait. No, so we can't actually access any of the rooms in here. So we gotta, I guess, try in here. Let's see. Might be able to jump back across. Can we do that actually? I have a feeling this is possibly going to be, yeah, so if we use this here, we'll just skip that little quick cutscene. We're going to go back down because I think we might be able to leave the apartment building now and possibly go to the other one to the side. West apartment building. So let's try this. Use this and then we go through here. Nope. So, right, we gotta find a way through into there. Let's see. So, pet center thing isn't working. Let's see. Let's try going into the courtyard and seeing. So that doesn't take us where we need to go. There's a door marked out there. A door marked in grey. Up at the top end of this here. Why? Oh, it's for the lifeguard hut thing. Or not the lifeguard hut, the pool supply shack. So, can we get access to it? Don't actually know. Let's go and have a look-see. Nope. Can't gain access. In here is not going to give us anything. So it said Uncle David's place. first floor near the stairs. Does it mean in here? Is this going to have Uncle Dave's place? Or was it Uncle Tom, actually? Can't open that. Painting displayed, nothing of particular interest. That is blocked off. And this here is also in a little bit of a state of disrepair. So, can't gain access to there either. Nothing inside. Nothing there. Lock is broken. So, we can try 103, but I don't think it's gonna have the thing. Let's go find out. Nope, can't get the door open. Yeah, you probably couldn't. That would be a very tricky one to do. So maybe 101 is going to have it instead. Let's try 101 and see if we can find the key in here. This is where Eddie was, right? Wall is covered with football posters and meaningless graffiti. Could care less about either of them. Well, that's not very nice.
Are you still here?
Yeah. I feel kind of sick. I'll be okay soon.
You should get out of this town when you can.
Yeah, I know, but...
Are you still here?
Okay, so that's just going to be a constant thing. So that's that. Let's have a look. Is that... okay, that's just handgun bullets. God damn it. Lock is broken. That's a damn shame. Go to this here way. Yeah, no. Nothing there. So, yeah. I think we're just going to have to... controller battery is low. Those started dying impressively quickly. I think these battery packs are starting to come to the end of their time. Let's go ahead and do a little save game here, and then we're going to wrap it up for the evening. We're going to be back on tomorrow, where we're going to be playing something a little bit different. We're going to be doing a little bit of Warcraft 3. Going through the campaigns for it. So, meantime, take care of yourselves. I will see you tomorrow, and have a wonderful evening. And a lovely Tuesday. Bye-bye, folks.